And it's controlled by South Carolina. Here's Cooke right off the bat. No good. Boston with the offensive rebound. Cooke for three. Got it.
As we just said, Dave, she has the capability of knocking down that shot. That's what South Carolina is going to need out of Zia Cooke to get the offense going early. 18
last game against South Dakota State. 20 the last time we were in this building against Liberty. Bucks 2-8 overall. 0-5 on the road, looking for their first road victory of the season. What a victory it would be if it comes against the #1 team in the nation. Shemaya Lay for three, off the mark. And Cooke will let it go out of play. Look at Dawn Staley in her 15th season as the head coach. A couple of national championships here in Columbia. Cooke finds Fletcher. Fletcher running the point today for the Gamecocks. Cooke off the mark. And the rebound will go out of play. Shemaya Lay, the senior guard from Dayton, Ohio. Her shot is short. And the rebound for Aliyah Boston. Fletcher. Boston with position inside. So Aliyah Boston heads to the line, 71% free throw shooter. Just missed a double-double at South Dakota State, had 12 and 9. Should try to pick that up today. She gets it inside to Kennedy Jackson. Jackson against Beal. Nice move from Jackson.
Beal has her as a defensive assignment, as Jackson is one of the offensive threats for Charleston Southern.
In and out for Fletcher. Boston, the follow-up. It's a great rebounding team. The Gamecocks average 50.4 rebounds per game. That's third in the nation. 18.1 offensive. That's good for sixth. Hicks checked by Cooke. Now it's Aliyah Boston on Hicks. Alberg for three. She's short. And the rebound tracked down by Bree Beal. Fletcher. Excellent ball movement from South Carolina. Saxton shot no good. Beal with the offensive rebound. Off the glass and in. How good was Bree Beal in the matchup at South Dakota State?
Oh, man, she was just all everywhere.
12 seconds on the shot clock for the Bucks. Looking for their first points. Alberg. No good. And Cooke will look to push. Zia Cooke drives in the paint. Rebound for Jackson. She's triple teamed. Gonna have a jump ball. It's about Kennedy Jackson, her important spread today. She's gonna have to deal with Aliyah Boston, Camila Cardozo when she checks in. Saxton as well. Boston gets the roll as Kennedy Jackson hit the floor. 10 seconds for Shemaya Lay. Checked by Boston. Instead it's Hicks for three. Got it off the glass. Boston drives baseline, kicks it out to Fletcher. Beal for three. That's good.
Great shot by Beal. Again, as we just talked about her ability to fill up a stat sheet.
They get it inside. Shot no good from Jones.
That's a great lob pass, recognizing the open man. You just got to get that one to connect.
Hall, an open look from the wing.
Great shot by Breezy Hall. Great look for Bree Hall. Again, she just has the capability of taking it to the basket or recognizing the defense and say, hey, I'm open. I'm going to knock this one down.
This is Kennedy Jackson, spin move. Her shot off the mark. Bucks now 1 for 13 from the floor. This is Kitts against Adamson. Pulls up. Her shot is short. Boston with the follow-up.
Again, South Carolina, usual cleanup. Whenever that ball is going towards the basket, you have 5 jerseys going towards, going for the rebound, and that's the result that you get an opportunity for a second chance point.
Aliyah Boston has 8 points and 8 rebounds already in the first quarter. Well on her way to a double-double. Kennedy Jackson against Cardozo. She travels. It's going to be a turnover for CSU. Turnovers plagued them in their loss on Wednesday to ETSU. 23 in that one. Cooke pulls up. Too strong. A whistle on the foul that's going to be called on the Bucks. So Chloe Kitts will go to the line, looking for her first collegiate point. And there it is. First point for Chloe Kitts comes on a free throw.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll remember this in her playing career, that her first points were from free throws.
In and out on the second. There's Cardozo just before the buzzer. She had an opportunity. Carly Andrews trying to get it inside to Jackson. Instead, it's a turnover. And Talaysia Cooper the other way. Gets it to Kitts. Off the glass and in. Transition basket for the Gamecocks.
Yes. Beautiful, nice transition play for South Carolina. But get the tip on the basketball. And again, Kitts just kept running.
Turned the ball over 247 times coming into this game, as opposed to 147 turnovers for their opponents. So you're talking 100 more turnovers they've committed than their opponents in only 10 games played.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Garcia talked about before, managing those turnovers. And again, especially when they're self-inflicted, they're not, again, necessarily caused by the defense. Again, you have to have the basketball to score.
Pull-up is good for Zia Cooke. Trying to get inside to Jackson. Surrounded by several Gamecocks. Jump ball is called. And possession arrow in favor of South Carolina. Emerge as that starting point guard here in the 2022-2023 season. The three-pointer is good from Chloe Kitts.
Great shot from Chloe Kitts. You can tell she seems like she has not skipped a beat from high school. Fletcher has really just taken the lead in managing the point guard position, and has done a great job. Again, she has great court vision, sees the floor, and she knows how to get the basketball to the post players at the right time.
And a ton of experience. She was an outstanding player at Georgia Tech before her injury. It's the first. Impressive looking freshman from right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Didn't score at South Dakota State. Limited minutes.
And as she continued to develop, I mean, again, she's going to make a great contribution to the program.
Too strong for Adamson. Cardozo with the rebound. Here's Kitts. She pulls up. No good. It was a long two. Another opportunity here for South Carolina. And they convert. That's Ashlyn Watkins.
Great job. I love to see the two freshmen just work.
And all the freshmen on the floor right now, in Cooper and Watkins and Kitts. Here's Cooper on the steal. Lays it up. And in.
You're absolutely right, Dave. With this experience on the floor, and they're doing a great job.
There's another steal. This is Chloe Kitts. Cooper makes a move inside. Unable to finish, but she draws the foul.
And played their own game by slowing down.
0.4 minutes per game. This is both tapped out by Boston. It's controlled by Lay. We want to limit the turnovers first and foremost. In the half-court game, see what we can navigate, try some different schemes. But she told her team the non-conference is really for getting ready for the conference play. 11 opportunities to build winning habits.
Team's leading scorer, freshman, even though she's coming off the bench. But she can take this game and take games like this against, like you said, against Power 5.
She was impressive against ETSU. That's a great look to Sanaya Jones.
Great pass.
Zia Cooke looking up, sees 10 seconds. She'll make her move. Cooke against Albin. Now it's Beal from the corner. In and out. Boston. That one no good. As they look for an offensive spark. Albin pulls up. In and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Who's it off of? Off of Aliyah Boston. Hicks, a nice look to Jones, but the defense is there for the Gamecocks.
Man.
An open look in the corner. Beal passes on it. Instead, it's Saxton. Hall flies in for the rebound.
Again, the second chance opportunity.
Hall for three. Off the mark. Zia Cooke with the board. The Bucks are giving a ton of space to the three-point shooters for South Carolina, but they'd rather get it inside to Aliyah Boston.
Yeah, absolutely. Guards who are scoring threats out beyond the arc, and they have the capability of knocking that down. Cooke, Bill, Hall, all have the capability of knocking down the three-pointer.
Saxton wrestling inside. She's fouled. Hits the first. She does a lot of the little things for the Gamecocks. That's the second. Catherine Aubin. How about that shot?
Nice, aggressive drive to the basket. And again, that's what Coach was expecting out of her freshman. This is not afraid to go in and attack the basket. We're going to need more of that from her.
Cardozo in for the Gamecocks. Playing with Boston. So 6'7" and 6'5" on the floor, and it's 6'7" Cardozo. Drains the first. She was SEC Player of the Week back on December 7th after that Memphis game. She was impressive in the first half.
Yeah, it's interesting to see her out on the floor now with this lineup. She's the only freshman.
Beal drains the three.
That's just part of who she is as a player.
4-year starter in Beal. She has 10. 46-8 our score here in the third quarter. Zia Cooke.
Wow, what a phenomenal athletic play.
Jackson. Boston stands her ground. Shot no good.
See Jackson expressing a little frustration there.
Hits, pulls up, and hits.
Oh, what a shot.
More reinforcements are coming next season.
And you're absolutely right, Dave. We talked about before, like how every successful coach now has again, Zia Cooke experience not bringing or inheriting some players.
Way gets it inside of Jackson. Turnaround. She's fouled.
Continue to work and go up against the bodies that you know has a disadvantage for her.
14 points, 13 boards, 2 blocks. 15 and 9 against Georgia Southern. Cooke unloads from 3. Got it.
There it is, Zia Cooke.
Jackson is asking for it inside. They can't get it to her. Instead, it's Zaire Hicks. Now Lay. There's Kennedy Jackson. Hits the tough two.
Nice, great shot. Great job by Kennedy Jackson to continue to move. She recognized where the ball was, and again, she moved opposite, almost like in a similar high-low action, but again, just continuing to move without the basketball, creating an open opportunity for her to score.
3 seconds for Zia. Zia Cooke finds a way.
Of course, Zia Cooke finds a way to get the ball in the bottom of the net. Great shot by Zia Cooke. Yeah, and I think it's amazing to have coaches that values mission work in basketball. It just really shows the power of sports and what you can do through sports. And a lot of times with athletes, student athletes particularly, you don't have a lot of time to travel. Well, you're already traveling, but don't have a lot of time to do work outside of school and outside of the basketball obligation. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity to again, get into the community, even if the community is out of the country, and just give the athletes some experience.
A chance to give back, and it's a tremendous learning experience as well.
Again, I just think that's just super awesome just to be able to have a coach that values that type of work and able to still be in contact with our other players, from other universities. And at that point, think about it. And sometimes we take it to advantage that everyone has access to sports. Everyone has access, and that's not true. And by through this organization, we're able to expand the game. Another great shot by
Cooper from the corner, off the mark. The tip from Cardozo's no good. Bree Hall in the paint. And she draws the foul. McDonald's All-American hits the big part of the future here at South Carolina. Drains them both. Hits. A look from the corner. No good. Cooper with the rebound.
Nice cleanup shot. And she's becoming and developing to a dependable player.
We've seen to spot Cooper at the point a bit this season. Not often. Hall from the corner. Rattles it in.
Nice shot from Bree.
Charleston Southern will be starting Big South play soon as well.
Jones is calling for the ball. She recognizes the mismatch on Cooper. Great shot. Game just not having much luck in having them connect, so good to see her continue to shoot.
Yeah, previously played at UT Martin, began her career there back in 2017, so she's a veteran. Andrews didn't play in her first 3 games of the season, made her debut on November 16th when Chick-fil-A's on the line.
And Chick-fil-A is granted.
So everyone going home happy here inside CLA, including Talaysia Cooper. Hicks. Well, Cardozo thought she had the clean block. Hicks gets a couple. It's a 50-point lead for the Gamecocks with under 5 minutes remaining. Hall finds Kitts. The long 2 is good.
Nice shot.
Don Staley, when talking about Chloe Kitts' arrival, she said, you know, she just fits. She's unafraid. They want her to be in a position to have a positive experience this season. We'll play her on the perimeter, similar to how they play in me here. We talked about that. Here's a turnover, and Watkins the other way.
There's a dunk. What a play. I think the crowd was waiting for her. Like we said before, when she gets on the runway, she is ready to take flight, and that she did again.
And a response from the Bucks.
Great shot.
An open look for Cooper. That's good.
Good shot by Cooper.
Olivia Thompson has checked in for South Carolina, senior guard from Lexington. Cardozo, baseline, no good. Hits with the offensive rebound. Follow-up is off. Cardozo, a 3rd opportunity, a 4th opportunity.
You know, you wouldn't have been able to tell that she just come back from high school because she just transitioned so well.
Can shoot. Coach Taylor said she makes good decisions. She said everyone in the country can use a Chloe Kitts.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Andrews, now Albin. And the steal from Watkins. Here she comes once again. Off the glass and in for Ashlyn Watkins.
Great job for Watkins. Again, continuing to shoot and shooting the gap. She's long, athletic, and just able to get that steal.
Knocked away by Cardozo. We're going to have a foul called on Kennedy Jackson. Kitts has 10. Thompson in the corner.
And there's a 3 from Thompson. Love to see her knock down that shot, and so does the bench.
Her 3rd 3-pointer of the season. All of her shots have been from behind the arc. Now 3 for 12. Trying to respond. That was Hicks. Up ahead, it's Cooper. And 1.
Great pass. And it starts with Watkins, seeing the floor, having her head up, and then getting the ball to Cooper and getting the ball to the place where Cooper was going, and for Cooper to continue to move towards the basketball. But great play by, just great game by Kennedy Jackson, doing what she could do best against the bigs of South Carolina, continue to move.
This is Albin. Her shot is swatted by Cooper.
Cooper, again, someone that has just been all over the stat sheet for this game. Again, starting out as just a floor general, but now getting SC on the scoreboard.
Alberg no good. It'll be Gamecock basketball. Haven't seen a lot of Alberg in the second half, one of the international players for CSU. Alberg from Sweden and Garcia, who we have not seen from Spain.